Hello, everyone. Welcome to Creative Care Fridays. I am Teresa, and we are ready to coffee, chat, and craft. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So today's a crazy day. Just this week and next week's been crazy. Crazy week this week, crazy week next week. But today, here's our free download. We're going to make a hidden paper clip. We're gonna spruce it up a little bit. Here's your free download if you want to grab this. It has these really cool boho butterflies on it, but it's fall themed with the colors, and then a little extra fall ephemera down here and some words that you can cut out. So I have this download. I have a piece of scrap cardstock printed out. I don't know what that was, what happened. I was having a lot of printer issues at one point. Scrap, a paper clip. Any old paper clip will do, probably a large one. And then your favorite glue. I have a glue stick and my Elmer's Clear School Glue and some scissors. So how is everybody? What's going on? I got my junk bowl. I got my silicone mat. And we are going to get started. How is everyone? So this has been a crazy week. I'll just start cutting while you guys hop on. I'm going to cut both of these out on the line, and you'll see why I printed it the way I did. But you do you. And again, these printables, if you're printing them, that means you have a printer, and you can print these smaller or larger. You go in your print dialog, in your print settings. I'm not a tech whiz. I don't know every single model and printer out there. But you should be able to go in your printer settings and either print at actual size or default to page or bigger or smaller, and then you put in a percentage. This is how big this is. But I'm going to show you why I printed them the way I did. So we are making a hidden paper clip today for the junk journal, the fall themed junk journal I've been working on. I have my printer running. Oh, I wonder if my printer's done. I bet it is. I think I finally figured out my print settings. Again, I'm not a whiz, so who knows. So I've printed out both of these. And I might, since I'm cutting and waiting for you guys to hop on, I might print out. Actually, I'm not going to cut them all out. I'm just going to cut the ephemera off the bottom. And then I'm just going to, I don't know what words I'm going to use yet. So I'm just going to shrink this up so you guys can see it and it's not in the way. And these are going to get cut. All right, let me turn you guys around so we can get started. Welcome to Creative Care Fridays, you guys. Here we go. So I had, let's put it back together like a puzzle. I had this printable here. This is the one page. I think it was like this. I cut it up already while we were chatting and hopping on. One page printable today. I have my favorite glue. You have your favorite glue, whatever that is. You need a paper clip and some scissors, okay? And then you need a scrap, whether that's, this is scrap, this printed out. I don't know what it was, but you need a scrap because we're going to back our card so we can fit our paper clip and hide it. Okay, so I'm just going to trace my tag. So happy Friday. Did you grab a beverage? Are you joining me? Who's proud of me? I think this is week 3 that I have come on here on time, ready to craft and catch up with you guys. I was having a really hard time committing, and I finally just said, you know what? I need to stop messing around and just do it. So here I am. But this week has been a little busy week. Today, I don't know if you're familiar with Long Island at all. Long Island is an island. And today we are heading off to, I'm done with my scrap. Today we are heading off to Connecticut. My stepdaughter's girlfriend just graduated from PA school. And we are celebrating her amazing accomplishment tonight with family dinner. All right. Now, if this is not perfect, I'm lining it up. If it's not perfect, you can cut it more once you have it together. You cannot worry about it because we're just junk journaling anyway. Totally up to you. You don't have to be, you do you, okay? So decide, you don't have to decide where in your journal you're going to put it, but you want to decide where in your journal if you want it to put from the top. So what I mean by that is, and I'm just going to stick this in here for now. If you want, when you put it in your journal, do you want it to go on the top of a page? Do you want it to come in here and do a little hug on this side? Or do you want it to come in here and do a little hug on this side? Okay, so that's going to determine where you put your paper clip. I think I'm going to have mine hug in on this side. So let me move this over. Oh, I think I turned it around. Be careful you don't mess up your front and your back, because I think I did. There we go. Yeah, you want to keep these right, especially, I mean, this is like a little bit of a wonky shape, so you want to make sure it lines up. So I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to do both. So I'm going to glue stick it in the middle, so the middle glues really well. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this around the perimeter, around the border. Okay? And then I'm going to put these together, but I want to make sure I stick my paper clip in here. Okay, now we're going to put these together. Line them up. And there we go. Okay, so now my paper clip is back here, but we're going to add a pocket to this. That's what makes the paper clip hidden, because now it's behind. I'm going to trim this a little bit, get my junk bowl. You can ink the edges, up to you. I ink sometimes, but again, let me put them in my chat. I don't want to like burden you guys to have, good morning, Carol, to get supplies that you don't have or don't want or whatever. I have ink pads. It's not necessary. If you want to ink around the edges, you can. We can do another tutorial on that. That's fine. Okay, now this second page, you see these are upside down because this could make 2 different pockets depending on what you want. So I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to cut it here. So now I can put my pocket down here if I want, or I can put my pocket down here if I want. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this other one down here. So you're just going to glue 3 sides, 3 edges, the left and the right and the bottom usually. I like to keep my thumb in here because when I glue in my pocket, see how I have my finger? Well, maybe you can't see. I keep my finger in here a little bit. This way it kind of bumps out. I'm holding it, holding it, holding it. I mean, I could do it flat and nobody wants to sit there and watch glue dry. But now with my finger in there, I have a little pocket. These glue along the bottom and just push the sides in a little bit and see how it makes that mouth in there. I like my pockets to be a little mouthy. I'm a little mouthy. Okay. So we have that. I'm going to hold on to this. This I'm probably not going to need again. So what's going on? So today we are heading to, this is a busy weekend. So yesterday, this is going to be, I don't leave my house all that much, you guys. I'm going to do crisp sweater weather. So, because you can mix and match these words that I printed out for you guys. There's apple cider, sweater weather, pumpkin picking, spice, fall. Yesterday I took my 9-year-old great niece out for her birthday. we went and we did mini golf. And then we went to Friendly's, which I don't know if you have Friendly's by you, but I can't imagine Friendly's staying around much longer. It was kind of yucky, dumpy, whatever. I don't know if it was the Friendly's we went to or Friendly's in general, because I don't frequent Friendly's that often anymore. But it was not a nice experience. It was fine. I mean, it was fine. Obviously, we didn't get food poisoning. I'm here, but it was not a nice place. Anyway, and then we're going to Connecticut tonight, and then tomorrow night, woohoo! I'm so excited. We have a venue here on Long Island. It's called Jones Beach. It's an outside concert venue. And we are going there tomorrow night to see a concert. It is Little Big Town. They're a country quartet. 2 men and 2 women. They harmonize. They're awesome. Love them. I'm just going to add a little bit of ribbon and lace to my design here. Should I put black or white lace? I think I'm going to put the black and the orange. So let me just cut it off. I got these little containers at Five Below. They're awesome. They're not very big, so you can't overload them. But they're really good. So I'm going to, oh, I do need that glue again. What did I do with it? Actually, no, I'm going to use my glue stick. So I'm going to put some glue stick here. And I'm going to take my lace and glue it on. Now I like to do this. I make it a little bit longer and then I'll come over here and trim it. You can't cut it. Maybe you can. I can't cut it the exact size I need. So I will cut it a little bit longer and then leave it. Now I'm going to trim it with this little bit of orange. Oh, so cute. And I am going to use this one for this now. And because this is lace, this is going to help the lace glue also. And this is going to help this glue. I want the ends to be straight. Now I'm going to glue this one down. Scooch it over a little bit. And there we go. Then we have crisp. Crisp. Layering is a huge factor in junk journaling. And a lot of times, and we don't want to layer. When I teach my classes, people are like, but now where am I going to put the leaves? Because I have flowers here and stuff. You want to layer. You want stuff to overlap. That's how things are. That's how you get a really good look, a more natural look. You want stuff to layer, so I could have left my butterfly there. But how cute is that? So I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to come over to here. Again, these are other parts. I have other words here. I'm going to come in. This is when I did some writing. I show you I could use your writing just to embellish your journal. This is faux vellum. I have a video on this. Thank you, Jerry. On my YouTube page, again with the writing. And I'm going to come in here, have something there. This journal I made start to finish in the, we made these little specimen cards. These are really cute. I liked making these. I'm going to make more of these, you guys. I'll do a freebie on this one for you. This was in the Fall in Love with Printables workshop. I did this whole junk journal start to finish. Oh, here we go. So this page has my butterflies on it. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put my paper clip. Oh, this moved because I'm paper clip right there. So now not only have we clipped this into our journal, but because it's a paper clip, you can take and put stuff behind it and stick stuff in there in the clip to hold it. And there you have in your journal. So let me pop this out. I'm going to pop this out too because I want this to really dry before it gets stuck in there. And close this up. And there we go. Here is our hidden paper clip, little scrap for the back, and the download. And you can cut out this bow. There's lots of other words here that you can use. This could have been the pocket. You can print it out twice and make two and make one with each pocket. But there you go. There we have it. Let me turn you guys around. Any plans for you guys for the weekend? I know on Sunday I have to work on kits, but Sunday I'm going to be like exhausted. 3 nights out in a row for me. Mini golf and friendlies. Tonight, a trip to Connecticut. I'm looking forward to the trip to Connecticut for 2 reasons. I love to see my stepdaughter and her girlfriend. And we're taking the ferry. So it's a beautiful day out today. And we're going to be on the ferry crossing the Long Island Sound, which is always, always, always a beautiful trip. Well, if the weather's right, obviously, but whatever. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll let you know how the concert is. This is what we made today. Our hidden journal paperclip for our junk journal. The link is in the description. You can get the free download. Love you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.